This post contains spoilers for Moon Knight number 15 in the latest issue of Moon Knight. Marvel Comics reveals just how different Mark Spector and his alters are from one another, a major advantage for the New York vigilante. As such, this particular issue proves this concept in a small, yet very cool way. While it may just seem like preference, the new reveal that Mark, Steven, and Jake all have their own favorite drinks speaks to their unique characters and personalities, proving that being Moon Knight is very much a collaborative effort of three distinct minds. While Mark Spector is the original host and avatar of the Egyptian moon god Khonshu, his alternate personalities Steven Grant and Jake Lockley are just as important to his midnight mission. Although Mark had been repressing them ever since the Age of Khonshu event, Hess finally realized that he's stronger with Steven and Jake than he is without their help. However, the reason that's the case isn't that all three are the same, or that Jake and Steven simply do whatever Mark wants. It's because Steven and Jake are unique enough that they can offer different perspectives, strategies, and in extreme cases help keep Mark from the brink. Related? Moon Knight takes a major step in representation of mental illness as a prime example of how Mark, Steven, and Jake are different. The new Moon Knight number 15 from writer Jed MacKay and Alessandro Cappuccio reveals each personality has a different kind of drink they prefer. Being a socialite who handles the money and maintains connections with New York's elite, Steven Grant's drink of choice is naturally expensive aged scotch. In contrast, Jake Lockley prefers to drink cheap rum in the seediest bars while keeping his ears open for anything amiss in the darkest corners of the city. Last but not least, Mark's favorite drink speaks to his past as a mercenary before he was chosen by Khonshu. While this is certainly an interesting fact about Moon Knight and his personalities on its own, it also speaks to the larger idea that their differing perspectives are what makes them so capable as the Fist of Khonshu. Bringing their own unique lenses to the table, Mark Spector is never alone. He can always weigh his choices against Steven and Jake, who will help him choose the right path and be the best Moon Knight they can collectively be. It's truly remarkable that Mark ever thought Steven and Jake were the sources of his problems. Having finally decided to start living with his did rather than ignoring it, Moon Knight is back to full strength, whether the trio is drinking scotch, rum, or vodka. Moon Knight number 15 is on sale now.